Hi, it's Melissa with Melissa Peterson Designs. We're getting ready to do our very first crafting. We're going to make our St. Patrick's decor. So my mom is here helping. Sorry. And that is not warmed up. Hang on a second. I think my husband broke my hot glue gun. And nope, just not plugged in right. Okay, that's all right, we're good for now. So I want to show you what you'll get in the mail when you purchase the craft kit from me. This technically on top is mine. So this is my mom's craft kit. I'm gonna put you down here a little bit. Let me see if I can get this pulled up so I can make sure. Hang on a second. Yes, I get distracted. So that way I know what's being seen. You all right?
Yeah, it's just a stitch in the side.
No, I hate when you get those. Okay, so this is a craft kit. And what comes in it are the instructions. I've got printed front and back. So basically it includes the items that are included in with the craft kit, and then down here is what is not included and what you'll need to get. And then I've got down below here optional items like the gold paint pen and like 3M command strips to hang up your item. And then back is instructions on how to find this private Facebook group, and also what you need to do to join. So basically when you join, you'll submit your email address and then also submit your password that's on the instructions here. So that's in with the instruction, or in with the craft kit. Then I've got bows, ribbons and fabric for bows. I've got the paint brushes. I've got the leprechaun coins. I've got the shamrock, scrapbook paper, and the 12-inch round. So that's what will come in with your craft kit. Let me get this out of the way. Okay, so let me get you back down here so you can see what we're doing here. So we're going to start with painting the round first, because we're going to be going back and forth. So grab your brush, grab one of your brushes.
Doesn't matter which one.
No, they're both 1 inches. And actually, I'm going to get a glass of water so we can rinse. We'll probably try and use the same brush.
You mean the same brush going from white to black?
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to try. I know. That's why we have the glass of water. Okay, so we're using, I got these lids that I've saved back, so we're going to use these for our palettes. So we're just going to squirt some paint on here. Maybe about a tablespoon. And that hot glue is warming up, so be careful. Okay. So basically, I usually start painting by painting around the edges first because I want them covered. And then if there's anything that leaks over, just kind of smooth it in so you don't have any rough ridges.
I should have brought my glasses.
You didn't bring glasses?
Nope.
Oh,
I didn't think of it. Well, if I miss anything, you'll tell me.
Well, here, do you need more light on you?
No.
On your craft?
No, it's not the light, it's my eyes.
Well, yeah, so if you need glasses, you might want to have that handy. But we're not doing any fine detail work. So basically just keep painting around the edges.
How do you do it and not get...
You'll get paint, that's why we got some towels. You'll get paint on your hands.
But I don't want to.
I know you don't want to, but we're crafting. Crafting can be messy.
I just got paint on my hands.
So I got the outer edges all painted, and technically if you want to take your time and paint both sides, go for it, because when I do personalized signs, I tend to always paint the back side because I think it just looks better. But for tonight, I'm not doing that. Okay, so now that the edges are painted, I'm going to paint side to side and just paint the whole background white.
We're not worried about good coverage.
Right now, just it's acrylic craft paint, so sometimes this paint will take two coats. And I think with my St. Patrick's Day craft, I only did it one coat. Where did it go? There we go.
Well, I will probably,
Maybe I did 2 coats.
I'm going to need to.
I might have done 2 coats. We can do 2 coats. That's no big deal. We just have to let it dry.
Does it take very long?
Oh, it depends. It might take a few minutes. We'll kind of go back and forth between painting and crafting.
Okay.
Other things to kind of let things dry. So just go for, just kind of see what you think. If you want to do 2 coats, do 2 coats.
I can see already I missed a little bit on the sides.
Yeah.
I'm going to need more paint.
Oh, here we go. So that, I still have some wood showing through. No big deal. I'm just going to let that dry.
How come you get so far ahead of me?
You're all right. I'm going to let that dry. And then while that's drying, here in a minute, we're going to move on over. And I'm going to probably work on my shamrock. You're all right. Take your time. You're good.
I'm slow.
You're all right. Let me get this down, see if... Oh, I hear a fly. That's going to drive me nuts.
You hear a fly?
Oh, yeah. The lights are on.
Oh. How did you go so much faster than me?
We're good.
Mine's not even.
Don't worry about it. I just make sure I just go horizontal. And that's only the first coat.
Okay.
So just give it one quick coat and we'll let it dry and we'll do the second coat.
Trying to be quick.
No, you're good.
But see, it's not, some places it's thicker.
That's okay. Just make sure you don't have any, smooth out any rough edges out. So you don't have anything bubbling up. Any extra paint.
Okay, I'm trying.
Yeah, because there's like one area down here. You got a little extra paint. There you go. Okay, so we're gonna set that aside. Just put your paintbrush in with your paint for now. It should be good.
How do you pick it up?
Carefully. I'm gonna put that on top of the, well, no, we need the Mod Podge. And you're gonna need your scrapbook paper as soon as I set it over there. Okay, now we're gonna need our scrapbook paper and our shamrock. Okay, and you're gonna need your second paintbrush. And what we're gonna do, turn over your scrapbook paper, and basically we're gonna paint your shamrock with Mod Podge. I tend to kind of put it on a little thick, but then I kind of wipe some of it off because I want the whole thing covered.
Ooh, I dipped too much.
You're all right.
Keep saying that.
So you want 100% of this covered, but you really don't want any ridges like that because that will kind of bubble it up. So just kind of smooth it out, and you got a little time for this because it'll get tacky before it dries.
I obviously don't know how to.
You need your glasses.
Well, that's not my problem right now. My problem is trying to get it completely covered without getting it all over me. Let me see yours.
Like that.
I got too much in some places.
We'll just keep working it. Just spread it around.
Okay.
Just like that. Until you got it all evenly covered.
Evenly covered.
Yeah. Because you don't want any excess areas. If that makes sense.
There's some down in that little crack there.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, so once I have that mostly covered, I'll just turn it over and just stick it straight onto my scrapbook paper. And I'm actually putting on the corner there because technically then that'll save me some scrapbook paper. I can maybe do some crafting with the other part of it. Yeah, just there's one little bubble there, just kind of smooth that out. There you go. And then just turn it upside down. And we're done with that brush with the Mod Podge. And just put it straight down. Yeah.
Just got it over.
Oh, you're fine.
I don't think you'd get another shamrock out of this.
No, not another shamrock, but maybe some other crafting. So then I'm just going to roughly cut around my shamrock.
What do you mean by roughly?
Like that.
Oh, okay.
So
you don't have to get in all those things.
not right now. I'm going to, but I'm just going to get the excess paper away. So while that's drying, I'm just getting the extra paper out. Like that.
Okay. You're not getting right up to it though.
No, don't worry about that. So, just like that. You see that extra on there? We'll just leave it like that for now.
Okay. Oh, you get more off later?
And one step I forgot with the black paint, we could have painted our edges around the shamrock. That's one step I forgot to do, but this is going to be left bare since I forgot. Unless we want to go back and paint now, but I don't want to do that. So just a heads up, if you want to paint your shamrock black, go for it. Or if you want to paint it white, go for it. And then put your green scrapbook paper on there. Because on mine that I did, if you'll see, I actually have black around the edges.
Oh, yeah.
But it could be left bare with wood, that's fine. That was a step I forgot. And honestly, you don't have to do this exactly like I do it. The shamrock or the scrapbook paper is actually big enough you could actually scrapbook this and then paint your shamrock if you wanted to.
Yes.
Oh, just add more glue. Here.
That's not the right one.
No, it's not. Hang on. That's water. Hang on.
Makes me wonder. Oh, they didn't get enough there either.
It's all right. Just add a little more glue. Just tack it down.
Oh boy.
So we're going to let this dry before we work on getting the excess scrapbook paper off. Okay.
I didn't think I got very much glue in lots of places.
That's all right. Just hold it down. And actually, you might have gotten more glue than you thought. It just might be, you might be playing with it and
Oh.
stop pulling it up.
Well, but
You're
I can
right.
see.
Okay.
I can see air there.
Okay.
So I obviously didn't get the edges good enough.
I don't know. That could be.
Or when I cut it, I pulled it up. See, that one's sticking down a little bit better, but I can still see air there.
Yep. All right.
I can see air.
All right.
I think I got it.
Okay, just go ahead and turn it upside down for now, and that'll help put a little pressure on there. Okay, we'll put that back in there. Now go ahead and put another coat of paint on your board. We're going to do a second coat of paint to give it so it's got a little bit better coverage.
Oh, now I've got more paint on me.
There you go.
Obviously, I got the edges better.
All right. So just go side to side.
The same side to side.
Just whatever side to side you're gonna do.
I need more paint.
There you go.
I'm being a messy.
That's how I use them.
Huh?
That's how I use them. I got a little hair. These remind me of like little pizzas.
Yeah.
So we don't really need to have 100% coverage. This is kind of like a whimsy craft, but we do want enough white showing through, or not all the wood showing through, I should say. So even that's a little bit streaky, but that's okay with me. So if that's not enough coverage for you, then you can go ahead and do another coat if you'd like. If you have your own paint, if you like using chalk paint, you can do that with this craft. I've used Walmart paint. I've got Hobby Lobby paint. It's whatever you want to use.
I don't think I'm taking long enough strokes.
Oh, yeah. I would do maybe like one stroke clear across.
Now I'm,
And then when you get done, go across and make sure you clean up your edges.
yeah. I think that was part of my problem before.
So, yeah, make sure you clean up your edges when you get done so you don't have any runoff or any paint buildup. So, that is my second coat, and I'm happy with that, but I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to have to wash my brush off a little bit for the next round. Now, when we get ready to do the black paint, I'm going to use the same brush. So I'm just rinsing it out for now. Take your time.
I'm trying to do this.
Let me get this. You got one little
It's
spot
hard.
there. There
It's
you go.
hard. It's hard when I can't see.
Well, the glasses would have been nice.
Yes. I never even thought of them. You'd think I would.
So when you get done with that brush, let me know and I'll clean it up real quick. Are you done?
I think so.
Okay. Actually, you probably should set it aside.
Oh.
We're moving on.
Oh, great. How am I going to
We gotta let this dry.
How am I going to get it back up?
Carefully. Okay, so we're just gonna let these brushes dry, or set these brushes aside.
I found out how to do it.
Good. There you go. Okay. Now we're gonna go back to our shamrock, and we're gonna grab the sandpaper that came with the kit. It's a 1 by 6 inch piece.
Oh, is that my shamrock? Where's my
It should be in there.
No, my shamrock.
Your shamrock? Your shamrock's over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Now we're going to do what?
Get your sandpaper out.
Okay.
So I better move this, otherwise I'm gonna get sandpaper dust all over it. So keep this clear so you don't get it dirty. So basically along the edges, I'm gonna take the sandpaper and rub along the edges, and that will help to get that extra paper off. And it's gonna take a little elbow grease. And see how it comes off?
Oh. I don't think mine's going to do that.
Oh, it will. I'm doing this with a sore thumb. If I can do it, you can do it.
It's not doing it.
So just like that.
Just like, well, that's what I'm doing, but it's not.
Like you have to wrap it around your fingers a little bit. Okay? And you can go side to side like that too. I also use a sanding block. But for these kits, I bought these instead because the sanding blocks would be pretty expensive.
I have one in my basement.
Yeah, you probably do.
But it wouldn't be this small.
No, my sanding block is like a deck of cards, a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
You can even fold it in half. Just like that.
It's not coming off though.
Okay. This, like that, on top.
Oh.
Don't go from this, you can go from the side, but just along the top.
Oh.
Okay?
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't have to be that gentle with it. And you can see an outline as I'm doing this. And then the paper just kind of tears off.
I get down those little tiny crevices.
Just go on the top.
Oh.
Just do it on the top.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see the outline of it. And it also actually gives your shamrock a little distressed look too. Just like that.
Oh, I'm having trouble with that one.
Here, don't go on the side, just the top.
It's going to take me all night. Oh, I'll never get down that stem.
You want to try to do your scissors a little bit?
Down the stem?
Can you?
I'll try.
Okay. Because that's all I did on my other shamrock was this.
Uh-oh.
You just work your way around the corners and just do your best.
How did you ever learn this?
Oh, it's, yeah, I was gonna say, it's lots of craft videos, craft classes. Now I've got a piece of paper that kind of tore up. Don't worry about that. That's just a little character. And I'm just going to use my scissors a little bit to pull that back up. So do you have one that kind of came down and just kind of push it down and pull it back up and just kind of work it out? Now I gotta do my stem.
Oh, there's one down there too.
I'm even doing this with a sore thumb. See, I don't know if you can tell my thumb. I got a big sore on there.
From this?
No, I'm cutting veggies.
Oh.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use my scissors and just grab that piece in that little corner. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just kind of push it down.
That was from the hodgepodge.
The Mod Podge, yeah. Sometimes if you get a little too much in an area, that might bubble up there. And if you get a little piece of paper that tore up, you can either just sand it a little bit, distress it. It'll just add character. And there we go.
Are you done?
Well, yeah. I'm actually going to do a little bit more sanding around the edges because I like how that looks. And I think, yeah, on this one, I think I just sanded around the edges. So I just had a little bit more lightened areas around there.
Oh God, I got a long ways to go.
You're fine. So just kind of lightens up that area there a little bit.
I ain't never gonna get done.
You'll get it. Oh, I gotta be careful. I'm getting my bow everywhere.
Oops. I just pulled a whole bunch of paper up.
Yeah, I've done that, so just, yeah, push down.
Let it go back down.
Hmm? Oh, yeah, we might have to add a little more glue to that area. You're all right.
Am I anywhere close to the end? No, I'm not.
You're doing fine. Need help?
Please. Oh, that's why I say I don't think I'll ever get done with that.
You're fine.
See, more of it's coming up.
That we'll just have to tape. That's okay.
You mean paste?
Paste. I say tape, didn't I?
Yeah.
Let me just see where we're at there.
So I say this could take me all night.
Nah. Well, it's supposed to be just a fun craft you do. It's not supposed to be something you like you're rushed
Speed.
and you're feeling
Yeah.
rushed. I can tell.
Well, you're used to this and you look like you're twice as fast as I am. And
I forgot I even had coffee. Okay. Let's clean that up a little bit.
no, you're just gonna have to do 2 of them, didn't you?
That's all right. This is a little bit of a workout. I'm surprised my wrists aren't hurting from today. We painted Daniela's house.
Our whole house?
No, I overestimated. It's taken us several weekends.
How much you got to do yet?
Well, living room's done.
So 2 bedrooms and the kitchen.
And the bathroom. Everything's taken 3 coats.
Oh.
That's why it's taken
What
so
color
long.
is she going?
Light
Over what?
brown,
Oh, okay.
and it's heavily textured.
Okay.
Heavily textured.
Brown or tan?
It's a beige.
Beige, okay.
It's a neutral. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and get a little Mod Podge on there. No, I'm cheating. I'm using my finger
Why is that cheating?
because I use my finger. So I'm just going to wipe that extra off. I think that was the corner she was fighting before. So there we go. We're going to let that dry. And probably need to move that off the water, the rag. Let me see. Let's go ahead and do our stripes.
Oh, God.
This is going to be the fun part. This is going to be the part where you're going to have to be patient with yourself. Understand that it's not going to be perfect. If you look on mine, there's not really 100% coverage. The lines are not straight, and that is okay. It's kind of like a whimsy piece, whimsy rustic piece.
Which one is my brush?
Hang on, we're going to be, it doesn't really matter because we both have a brush.
Okay.
So there's one for you, there's one for me. So I'm going to use black paint, basically Americana black tie. I got this one from Hobby Lobby. You're going to watch me first.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my stuff out of the way before I get more paint on it. So it's going to start out streaky. We're going to do 2 coats. So I'll do 1 coat, let it dry. Okay. So I'm going to get paint on my brush. Just wait. Wait and watch. So I got paint on my brush. I'm going to go across the middle and just go straight across. Just like that.
Whatever you think the middle is.
Wherever you think the middle is. Just like that. It's alright. Might add more paint.
Obviously.
Yeah, just add more paint. Be a little generous with the paint on the brush. So I'm going to load the brush up again. Now I'm just going to, I measured by my thumb. I put my thumb and then I went above my thumb and made another line. And just did the same thing. And that's my second line.
Yours is much darker than mine.
Add more paint.
Do I add more paint now or later?
You can do it now if you like. And then I used my thumb and did my next line. And just went straight across, straight across. And there's that line. And then I worked my way down. Use my thumb and just go straight across.
I don't think I'm going straight across.
It doesn't matter. Just do your just do your straight. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna do a second coat. I like mine like that.
Ouch.
Yeah, be careful. Okay, use my thumb and just go straight across. And just go back and add one even stroke. And I just made a little extra line there, so I'm just gonna go back and kind of clean it up a little bit. And that's how I got my black and white stripes. Now on my sides, I just went through and just went like that with, oh sorry. I used the tip of my brush there and just basically went like that and just kind of marked it, and then I just kind of spread the paint in between. So I marked it, and then just kind of painted in between. Same over here and over here, and just kind of just kept it within the lines that I had that where the paint kind of seeped over. So it's not perfect. So mark, and then just kind of spread the paint in between. Okay.
Minor.
Oh, you're good.
Okay.
You're good.
Really?
Oh yeah, you're good. It's whimsy. Okay. And then just basically pick it up so you can see it.
So I can
And then
see it. Okay.
make your little marks on each side. That way you know where to stop. And then you just spread the paint in between.
Still be better with glasses.
What that, yeah. And just spread the paint in between. Boy, I'm glad I brought the lights down. It got dark quick.
I wonder what time it is.
I don't know. So that's how I do that. If this bothers you not having perfectly straight lines, you can always use painter's tape and paint it and mark them out. Where you'd put a 1-inch tape, measure it down 1-inch tape, and then paint your lines. You can do it that way. I like this. I like the whimsy look. So I just have a couple areas that bubbled up a little bit. So this we're going to let dry. And we're going to move on to our bows here when my mom gets done.
Well, I think I'm done.
All right. You did
think that
good.
looks-
Yeah, no, you
Really?
did good. It's supposed to be whimsy. So just set it aside.
You keep telling me to set it aside.
Set
That's
it
my hard
aside.
part.
I know, finding a room.
When I have set it aside without getting.
Wipe your hands off. And actually, we're done with the paint.
Completely?
Yep.
Some of this paint is not going to come off.
Oh, it will. It just you don't want any wet paint on your fingers right now. You're dealing with the ribbons and the fabric.
I don't want any paint on my thing.
Okay, Mom.
But that's why I say it's not all going to come off. Particularly the black.
So we're just wiping our hands off. Okay, grab your ribbons that came with the kit. I like mine thick, and I did not cut these thin, so that's what we're gonna do right now. Grab your scissors, and I cut mine into like maybe strips of 3. So they don't have to be even. And actually you can do 2 at a time probably.
Oh.
Just line them up over each other, and I'll save a little bit of time.
But you do 3 of these?
Yeah, just along the edge, along each edge, and they don't have to be even. It's okay.
I would like it better if I could see.
Glasses next time.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 1 strip of ribbons. And I'm gonna cut this one in half.
These are not going good with 2.
Okay, then do them separately. It's all right.
They keep moving.
Yeah. And they don't have to be perfect.
Well, they're not going.
They're messy bows for a reason.
Oh, okay. I like that name.
Yeah, they're messy bows, so that's the part. They're supposed to be messy.
Are they supposed to be thin?
I actually think they work better thin.
Okay.
Okay, so I've got those cut thin.
And then you did what? Cut them in half?
Then I cut the other one in half. This is already thin, the black and white polka dot. So I'm gonna put that aside. This is jute rope. I'm gonna save 1 aside to tie it, and I'll put 1 in with the ribbon. And then I got little fabric here. I'm not gonna trim that. I think I am going to trim this one in half. And that's this ribbon.
Okay.
But you don't have to. I'm going to trim mine in half.
I like this gold ribbon.
Yeah, I do too.
I have a feeling I'm going to be half done with mine.
You're doing fine.
Get all the way done.
You're fine.
Okay.
I love these messy bows.
Oh, I love them when you make them. I don't know if I'll love them when I make them. But
Oh, you will. Okay, so that's trimmed
this
in
isn't
half.
going to cut.
My scissors are horrible.
Well, this one's not going to cut.
Do you want to borrow mine?
Well, I have to for that ribbon because it won't cut at all.
Here, let's see. I'll see if I can do that with those. I use these scissors for everything, so they are horrible scissors.
Tell me next time and I'll bring my good pair out.
I don't think you want to do that.
Why? Oh, I'm losing.
Because I use them for everything.
Oh. Well, I didn't mean I believe them.
Oh, these are bad scissors. Ooh.
And I'm having trouble with this one. It's only good in certain places.
I'm gonna wait for those.
I'm having trouble with these.
You're all right, huh?
I'm
Yeah.
having trouble with these scissors.
Actually, I could probably do that. I'm gonna trim this one in half. Yeah, that's gonna let me do that.
Green one?
Yeah.
Okay. No, okay, that's a little better. It still doesn't. This
I
one's-
have bad scissors. I use them for everything. And in fact, Friday's video, I actually cut wire.
Okay, you need to keep one good pair.
I know, I know.
Listen to Mother. Well, these are cutting better.
At one time, these were good.
Oh, yeah, but you can't use all your scissors for
I
this
know.
kind of thing.
I know.
No, we're not going to cut the rest of these.
It depends. I just like some of these really thin.
This one's not going to cut.
That I need to cut. So when I need those when you get done.
Okay.
So I got those trimmed. I want to get these trimmed in half. So I'll wait till we can share. We're sharing scissors right now. So let me see if I can drink my coffee. I got a ladybug in here. You know it's getting warm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not drinking my coffee. Okay. And one of these is yours. Oh, I need to do that one too, don't I?
Oh, you mean we got 2 of those?
Yeah, you got 2 each. So you
You
should have
put them down in any particular order?
just random.
We have more gold.
That's
But
all right.
I like the gold.
Yeah, and it's St. Patrick's, so you gotta have gold.
I didn't get a jute one.
You should have gotten 2 jutes. Oh, maybe I got your jute.
I didn't get a jute.
I got your jute. Here you go. So set the jute aside.
Are these are
No,
too long.
hang on a second. You gotta get these in there.
But they're too long.
That's okay. We can cut that in half.
Are all these mine?
Yeah, those are all yours. The more the merrier. Is that what you wanted?
Mm-hmm.
And I love using fabric for these because technically it makes it a lot cheaper. Hang on a second. What are you doing?
You didn't give me any.
Oh, wait a minute. I took it.
That's what I was saying. You didn't give me any of them.
I took it.
But maybe I took all yours.
No, I don't think so.
You got these?
Oh yeah, I got mine. I just don't have mine cut yet. We got these mixed up because we started having to share scissors. Those are yours. Okay, these are the fabric strips that came with the kit are long, so I'm just going to cut these in half. Okay, we should be done with the scissors. So now basically just start piling these up in a pattern. I usually keep the fabric upright, or try to, and just randomly lay them down. Sometimes they don't behave.
I think I got mine.
Okay. Okay, I might have some gold on top. That's good.
Yeah, I love that gold.
I got some of these ribbons at Michael's. Okay, so these are like 12 inches long, so I'm going to use the whole hand folding technique. So grab it up with your hand like that, and then just wrap it around. Of course, I have some flying there, like that, and then just pull your hand out. And then put that over your jute rope.
Oh.
And then bring your jute rope up and tie it really tight.
Really?
Yeah, it's, sometimes I get it off-centered a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens. And you can kind of scoot the jute rope down a little bit. So get really tight and then just double knot it. Whew. And I lied about being done with the scissors, because now we're going to cut those loops.
Yeah. Right. Oh, we're going to get the ribbons, and now you want me to cut the...
You want me to do that for you?
Probably. Did
Okay.
I think one side's...
A little bit longer, that's okay. Or shorter, that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, they're messy.
Because actually, once we get them done and we get them fanned out, we can then do some trimming and however we like them. So that is my ribbon before I mess it up. And just if you got some that's a little bit shorter on one side, you can gently pull it. If you pull it too hard, you might pull it all the way out.
That'd be my trick.
Well, I've done it before, so. And like extra long ones, you can always trim them if you can't find the other end. And just kind of do a gentle pull. So just like that. Okay.
I hope that's tight enough.
I think so. So we're just going to trim. And look for any things that we missed. Okay. Then we're going to trim the other side. Get that out of the way because I want to keep that. And you just work on messing it up and fanning out the ribbons. And then if you get to the point where you like it, but you got a few stragglers, we can just trim them down. So in the jute rope, I always keep it in there, but I trim it down so it's about even with the other ribbons. And I just consider it part of the bow.
Your scissors.
I got a little glitter on my sign, but that's okay. We like glitter. Now comes the fun part, and this is optional. I've got 2 gold glitter paint pens. I think I got them both at Hobby Lobby in with the craft paint section. This one was part of a silver and gold kit, and this was by itself.
Mine isn't dry.
Oh, it's not dry. Maybe mine's not dry either. You sure?
Well, I just got paint on me.
On the sides or the top?
Oh, it could have been the sides.
Okay. If the paint's not dry, wait. If it's dry, then you can add your gold glitter. So, but always shake these pens with the lids on.
It's that right there that's wet.
Okay. So, do you want to wait or do you want to?
I'm going for it.
Okay.
What happens?
That one's not primed. So if it's not primed, you just push it down and just kind of prime it. I thought I'd use that one, but I guess not. Why don't we just use the same one?
Okay.
Because actually
Let
this
mine
is,
dry a little more.
this one's, I really like this one.
I think I messed mine up more when I picked it up.
All I do basically is just kind of add a little random lines here and there. And I'm not going straight across.
You're not going straight across.
Nope. I just made jagged lines on my black and just went straight across. Not straight across, but I just went and just kind of broken lines across my black. Just to add a little extra glitter. Yep, that looks good.
But see, I messed it up when I picked it up.
That's okay. Very good.
I'm trying to stay away from the thick stuff.
Yeah, because if the paint's wet, that'll ruin the pen.
Yeah, that's what I was trying
Okay.
to stay away from.
So now it's time to assemble. So basically we're going to put glue on the back side. I kind of stick to the middle, the hot glue. Find where you like it. If you want it a little bit off-centered, you want it straight up and down, that's up to you. Let me see here. On this one, I was a little bit crooked, which was what I wanted.
Yeah.
So basically, on each little leaf, plus a little bit on the tail. Got her? Very hot. If you got any flyaway strings, just leave them be until it dries or cools, and then we can pull them out.
I didn't see how much you put on.
Just on each leaf. You're good. There you go. And then just push it straight down. Just like that. It's all right. And before it cools, you can move it around just a little bit if you need to. But once it starts cooling and it's secure, you're done. Okay, let's show yours off. This is my mom's. Is she doing a good job? Now the part where we want to add our embellishments, because we're almost done. You can put these on top, you can put them off the side. Oh. Off the side, you can put them on the shamrock, that's up to you. When I initially was looking for placement, I had my coins actually going all the way around. Like that. And then I decided to just do one side because I had my bow on top over here. You can do these wherever you want. You can put them on your shamrock if you like. I would stick with groups of 3 or 5. So, kind of however you want. This is the one I originally did. There we go. So just kind of find your placement where you'd like to have it. And I'm going to apply my glue directly on the sign, because on the fabric of the bow you'll probably end up burning yourself if you're not careful. So I'm gonna put my bow down first.
Oh,
No, you're all right. That way you know where you want your coins.
okay.
Okay. Kind of figure out where you want it. That looks good. You gonna use all 5 of your coins or just the 3?
I don't know where else I would put them.
It's all right. It's whatever you want to do. And let me see where I want to put my coins.
Maybe I want to hide some of that black.
There you go. Now, if you want to get really picky, you can make sure your shamrocks are pointing straight up. There's 2 different designs on these coins.
Oh.
You can just randomly pick which side you want, or you can make them all the same. That's up to you. You gonna glue?
I don't know.
What do you want to glue first?
What do you glue for?
I would glue that down first. Put about maybe a half a tablespoon of glue there,
In a glob?
where you want the bow.
But in a glob?
Yeah, just like that. That's good. Yep, you're good. And then just stick your bow right down there. Be careful you don't burn your fingers. Okay, I'm gonna put a little glue on my coin and then just start placing them down where I want them. And I'm gonna go all the way around on this one. Make it a little bit different. Oh, and I just I messed up. I didn't technically mess up, but I was gonna keep them all the same and I forgot. And just like that. Oh, I'll make that one the same. And I'll turn that one around so it looks like I did it on purpose. Okay, there is my sign. That's the one we made tonight.
Strings.
Yep, don't worry about that till it's cool. And that's what I made before tonight. So I put one of the coins on my bow, and then I kept all my coins around the shamrock this time. So, got any questions, let me know. I have my notifications on, so that way if you pop in and you watch the video and you have any questions, I'll get the notifications that you have a question. I'll come answer it as soon as I can. I hope you guys have a great week, and keep an eye out for my next craft. I'll be getting that worked on and start posting about that soon. So you guys have a great week. Bye.